What's going on, y'all, and welcome back to another episode of the JuiceBox presented by LOCKCITY. It's Whitey here today. Happy Saturday. Hope everyone's having a good weekend. Hope you've all been enjoying the CS2 action this weekend, whether it be FISSURE Playground or Star Ladder Star Series. Today we have episode 230 of the JuiceBox. It's going to be a pretty quick one. It's just going to be a review into the grand final matchup for tomorrow for FISSURE Playground 2 between the MongolZ and FURIA. So without further ado, let's just kind of hop into it, see what we are looking at here. For today's plays on the FISSURE Playground 2 cheat sheet, we did end up going 2-2 there for profit. We cashed on the MongolZ 2-1 correct score. We also cashed on the map 1 over 21.5 total rounds. So we scraped away, about 0.8 units in profit on the cheat sheet. But on yesterday's video, unfortunately, a little bit of a disaster. Went down about 2 units total. So let's hop into it for today. Again, MongolZ and FURIA. This is going to be a best of 5 for the FISSURE Playground Grand Final. Taking a look at these two teams, both of them have been looking great throughout the tournament. FURIA obviously took down Falcons today. MongolZ obviously took down Liquid today 2-1. So when we're looking at recent matches here, MongolZ has now dropped a map to each of their last 4 opponents. They dropped a map to Tyloo, they dropped a map to FaZe, they dropped a map to G2, and they dropped a map to Liquid. On the FURIA side of things, although the teams that they have been playing are a little bit lesser in competition, Pain and Astralis, they were able to get through those 2 matchups 2-0, and then today we just saw them take down Falcons 2-0. So FURIA is looking good. They're in really good form. They're winning rounds that they shouldn't win. They're winning the rounds that they should win as well. And I just don't see at first glance how they're necessarily going to lose this matchup tomorrow. MongolZ, I like MongolZ when they're in an underdog spot. I think they perform well. I was talking with JRE. We think they perform well when they're in those underdog spots, but it's tough to say how MongolZ is going to do as a favorite here. I think largely across the board, they're kind of expected to win. FURIA, no disrespect to FURIA, but they're a little bit annoying as a franchise. I think a lot of people are going to be backing MongolZ here. I think this is a nice underdog spot for FURIA on the money line as an underdog. In addition to that, obviously, if we want to hop into the maps, I do think Dust 2 would be very close. Both of these teams good on Dust 2. Inferno would be closer than what we're looking at here. MongolZ, they had 25% win rate on Inferno, but obviously it played some good teams. But FURIA's got a good Inferno. Both of these teams really good on Mirage. Both of these teams very good on Nuke. If you want to go map by map, I think there's going to be a lot of overs in here. I don't know necessarily Train, Overpass, Ancient. Those could be a little bit lopsided should we see them. But MongolZ expect to ban Train. That would take away one of FURIA's better maps, or one of the maps that they've been playing a lot of. And then on the FURIA side of things, I expect they'll probably just ban Ancient because it's MongolZ's 82% win rate. Why wouldn't you ban Ancient? And then someone's going to ban Overpass somewhere later down the line. So I would say some combination of these top 4 maps are what we'll see for the first 3-4, and then I guess Overpass, if we're gonna ban Train and Ancient, maybe Overpass is our decider for our 5th one if we get there, unless we see something else happen with the bans there. But in the BO5, only 2 maps are gonna end up getting banned, so I guess Overpass could be a little bit of a funky decider there. But nonetheless, I think FURIA is very competitive here. I like the form that they've been in. I'm going to keep it kind of short and simple for tomorrow. I'll hop over to Thunderpick now. For those of you that watch the videos, you know, again, Thunderpick, one of the leaders in esports across the world for esports betting. You see the link on your screen right now, tinyurl.com/LCThunder. If you use that link, you're going to get a 100% deposit match on your first deposit all the way up to $600. They're going to immediately match your first deposit all the way up to, or the equivalent, whatever $600 is in your local currency. You can use that immediately for your esports betting, for your regular sports betting. They have a casino on there, so on and so forth. But couldn't speak higher. Thunderpick, been partnered with them for a couple of years. If you already have a book, by all means, keep going with your book if you've been with them for a while. But if you need a book, if you're new to esports, I couldn't recommend Thunderpick more than what I do every video here. It's one of my go-tos, alongside both Bet365, and as of recently, there's been a couple more popping up. But I do find that Thunderpick, they update the odds the quickest. I like the POV perspectives that they have for majors. So a lot of good things happening over there. But without further ado, let's just get into into the picks here. First one up, I'm going to just be taking FURIA on the money line. I'm going to go FURIA for 2 units, so 2.2 times your money is going to pay 4.4 units. And then I'm just going to go on a flyer for this one, best of 5 correct match score. I'm feeling the 3-1. I just feel it in my bones for tomorrow. I can't really explain the logic on that one, but 3-1 just feels right. So by all means, don't tail that one if you're not willing to lose a unit there, because obviously high risk on that play. But I am going to be going with FURIA on the money line for 2 units, and then I'm going to go a 1 unit play just on the correct map score, 3-1. If that hits, it's going to end up paying 5 units. Just something fun to track as well on Sunday here. So thank y'all for listening. If you liked the video, toss a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're listening on a platform where you can subscribe. And other than that, we will see y'all for the next CS tournament upcoming here, probably in about a week or so. So thank y'all. Take care. Peace.